So, Talking of Town podcast, post-match interview. I'm filling in for Andy as he's currently egg chasing over in the States. You join me here with first team manager Steve O'Reilly, where it ends here. Sheffield Town 2, Dunsville Town 2. Steve, give us your thoughts after that entertaining game.
Yeah, a lot of different emotions I think on it. Look, pleased that we got away with something a little bit, to be fair, by getting that late goal, and you know, probably in that last 10 minutes of the game could have gone either way, probably chances for both teams. But I think overall, a bit disappointed really in terms of a lot of what we did today. I thought first half an hour, absolutely spot on, exactly what we wanted to do. Came out the traps, you know, another early goal for us, which is great. Played some really good stuff, moved the ball really well. I think we limited them really to maybe a long-range effort maybe in the first half an hour, and that's about it. And then we had opportunities ourselves to probably go and get the second goal. And I think that we've seen over the last, you know, few weeks, but also just really since the start of the season, the impact of getting that next goal. And you know, we just didn't quite do enough really to do that. Game got a little bit broken towards the end of the first half, and we lost our rhythm a bit and allowed them to get back into the game. And then we started the second half just completely unacceptable. And you know, I like to thought that we got that out of our system a little bit over the last couple of games, but you know, we've done it again today. And we've had opportunities even in the first couple of minutes in that half. We've had the free kick in their half, and we just not made very good decisions. We allowed them back into the game with the first goal, and then the second, you know, we haven't been alert to a second phase of play. And then we're chasing the game, a game that we, like I say, in the first half an hour in complete control of. After that, again, we kind of settled a little bit. We made some changes and we kind of just found something that was working maybe that last 15, 20 minutes. I think we got the goal that the game deserved. I don't think we would have deserved to come away with nothing. And then it was just about whether we could go and get the next goal and maybe try and take 3 points. But I can't moan about the result. I think it's a fair result. And there's good parts of our performance today. And look, maybe it's a little bit of a sign of a bit of progress that we've made, that it's disappointing for us to get a point away from home. But I do think that we've missed an opportunity today where we could have, if we'd have done the right things for longer in the game, we'd have got 3 points.
Yeah, I agree with that. Obviously, disappointing just to walk away with a 1 point, but it has to be said, you know, the never say die attitude towards the end, you know, have to be commended to the players and to yourself to...
Yeah, and I think a good sign of the impact of having a good bench as well. Yeah. So, you know, we've got players now that we can bring on to make changes in games, and you know, the quality kind of stays and remains, or they bring you a different dimension in terms of what you want to do. So that's a really important aspect for us as well. So that's pleasing. And yeah, look, you know, potentially we wouldn't have got that result. You know, we'd have conceded that second goal and our heads might have gone down. It would have been a few weeks back. So I mean, that's another element of improvement for us. But really it's about us maintaining our standards, and I think that was just disappointment today, that we had a period in the game where we conceded the 2 goals, and it kind of puts you on the back foot. And I think for us now to kind of make that next evolution as a team now, it's about coming to places like this when you're in the ascendancy, killing the game off. And then we really could have done that first half an hour, we should have done, and we didn't. But as I said, look, we're a work in progress still. We're still, you know, you look at that team today and there's a lot of young lads out there still, and I think, you know, sometimes myself and everyone included, you can get a couple of positives and you go, oh, that's who we are now. You have to go and do it game after game after game, and that's what the best teams in this league will do. But no, look, we'll be positive. You know, it's 3 games unbeaten now. It's, you know, 7 points away from home in the space of a couple of weeks, which is good. You know, it gets us away from the bottom a little bit, and you know, we're going to Tuesday now. Really looking forward to that game.
Yeah, 100%. Whilst you don't want to pick out individual performances, I know obviously 3-3 now for Luca on the back of obviously a few clubs who are interested. Yeah. Must be nice for him to.
Yeah, look, Luca, fantastic first half. He'll be the first to admit, and we spoke about it. Probably wasn't at his best in the second half, but kind of kept him on the pitch because I knew that moment come. Yeah. He's the man at the moment in time who's going to take it. So fantastic for him. I thought Alex Butt again was outstanding. I thought his, you know, the distances that he covered, his work off the ball, and then the other aspect of it, and we spoke about it before the game today, was about him joining in the box, and he did that, and he took his goal really well. So I think he was excellent. He's another player that, you know, had a bit of a slow start to the season and missed a little bit of pre-season, you know, and kind of we're asking for him to do different things than maybe he was asked to do before. But, you know, he's coming on from strength to strength as well. I thought Lewis Smith was really good as well in the middle of the park. And
took one for the team at the end as well.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that he epitomised really about who we want to be as a football team. He's got great quality, gets on the ball and plays. So yeah, look, there were again lots of really good performances. Really, again, like I could probably go through the whole team that had really good spells. He's just maybe trying to stitch it together again for that full 90 minutes. But look, yeah, really positive and good performances. And look, there's a lot of competition replacing the squad now. There's some good lads who didn't make the 16 today, you know, that they'll be pushing for Tuesday night and going forward. So they're all positive signs for us. And it's really on those lads now that do have a shirt to make sure that they make the most of it every time they play.
So unbeaten in 3. Obviously, as we say, we're disappointed not to get the 3 points today. What do you think you're going to do differently between now and Tuesday to get that 3 points?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be a completely different type of game against Harpenden. Look, I know the quality that they've got all across their squad, and look, more than most, I know that. So they're going to come, they're going to be right up for it. They're just like us. They need to pick up points, and they're going to come ready to go and do that. They'll pose a different sort of challenge to what Sheffield will today. They'll probably be on the ball a little bit more, and we'll have to do a little bit of different type of out of possession work. But really, I think it's just kind of string the good bits of our game through and just try and do it more consistently. And look, I'm disappointed because I think that we can perform at that level for longer in games. I just have to also be a bit mindful that we can't run before we can walk. So, it's only 3 weeks ago that I'd have been here and I'd have been going another defeat and, questioning ourselves and questioning where we're at. Well, now we're starting to pick up some points, and now it's just about the lads almost recognising now that it's going up to the next level for us, but it's just as hard as getting the first result. Like every time you've got to go and play, it's just as hard. So, no, look, Tuesday is going to be a different type of game. I'm really keen for us to go and get some points at home. I think we've had fantastic support away from home the last 3 games. It's meant a lot to the players, and it's something that we speak about, and we're really glad that we've awarded that with some points. We're going to have to do the same again now on Tuesday, and we haven't got anything at home so far this season, and we get fantastic support. So yeah, look, that'll be a big part of it. I think that Harpenden will bring some. That'll be a good. So it should be a good crowd. It should be a good occasion. Look, we're going to need the support as well. And yeah, lads just need to, can we take our chances and can we not give away soft goals? And if we do that, we'll give ourselves a chance.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for your time today, Steve. Really appreciate it. As we say, we're home Tuesday, 7:45 kickoff against Harpenden. Love to see you down at Creasy Park. In the meantime, go on you Blues.